Hi guys, this is Chelsea from Bookybookbook. This is just going to be a quick video. As you can tell from the title, up there or down there or over there, wherever you're seeing the title, it's going to be a review of Jessica's Guide to Staying on the Dark Side by Beth Fantaskey. Yeah, I'm sure most of you, if you're have been booktubing or have been a fan of it, have seen this book around. Everyone's read it. I was a bit slow to pick it up. Yeah, it's 351 pages long, so sort of your average YA length book. It's a floppy book. Yeah, the cover, I'm not a fan. I'm not really a fan of the title either. It just sounds so cheesy, and the cover's so horrid. But content-wise, it's alright. So I'll go ahead and read you the back. Sorry if the lighting's really bad as well. Like, the weather is horrendous. Like, it's just raining non-stop. So if it's grey and horrible, sorry. So yeah, marrying a vampire definitely doesn't fit into Jessica Packwood's senior year get a life plan, but then a bizarre and incredibly hot new exchange student named Lucius shows up, claiming that Jessica is a Romanian vampire princess by birth, and he's her long-lost fiancé. Armed with newfound confidence and a copy of Growing Up Undead, a teen vampire's guide to dating, health and emotions, Jessica makes a dramatic transition from average American girl to glam European vampire princess. But Jessica has never even been kissed. How can she possibly commit herself to a long-term relationship, or an eternal relationship for that matter? Yes. So, So basically, there's this girl, Jessica, who turns out to be a vampire princess. She's living in America. Yeah, America. I had to think now where it's set. But yeah, she's living in America, and then this guy comes and moves into a school, ends up moving into her house, and yeah, is apparently her fiancé, and they're meant to be together. And they got separated. She's like the last of her line, and got like her parents adopted her for her own protection. Yada yada yada. Classic vampire-y, fairy tale romancy story. And that's the thing. It's a very like cliche book, but it is really well written. I read it in a day. It was really like gripping. I got really annoyed with Lucius. I found him a bit ridiculous. The only thing I found is near the end, when they do go back to Romania, I found all that part really rushed and like non-explained. And like up to that point though, the book was really good, but near the end it sort of lost it a bit. I think it turned rushed and was very hurried. But yes, the sequel to this, Jessica Rules the Dark Side, is already out. I will probably pick it up at some point. I've heard it's nowhere near as good as the first book, so that's why I'm sort of a bit like, I'll get to it when I get to it. But if you have read the second book and you've got any thoughts on it, put it down below towards my crotch in the comments. Yeah, I can't really think what I was going to say. I did not plan to do this video at all, so it was sort of a spur of the moment thing. yeah. So, yeah, it was a lot better than what you would expect from just looking at the book. It was good. It was good. It was good. But I don't know. I did get so annoyed with Lucius for like the first half of the book. I would say the first half of the book was really, really good. Like, really good. And the second half of the book was not as good. There was a good sense of comedy as well throughout the book. I would say it was like paranormal comedy. It was quite light, more towards a contemporary than a paranormalness. You know, it just so happened that they were vampires. So I'm quite curious about the second book, but like I say, I'll pick it up if I see it going cheap, or if I can't think of anything else to buy, I'll pick it up. But yeah, I would give this... I was just checking the time. I wasn't zooming in for dramatic effect. I'd give it 4. Yeah, like a generous 4. But a 4 out of 5 stars. For the first half of the book, I thought it was fantastic. Even all the way through, I thought the comedy of it was good. There were some things that I felt were rushed though, and I found Lucius just acted like an idiot near the second half, and that really annoyed me. You know, moody, broody. Is it broody, or is that one broody? I don't know. I don't think that's right. Vampire boy, and it just got a bit annoying. But he did appeal to me as a character, because he sounded like a very sexy character. And I think that's what you want when you read a vampire romance book, really, isn't it? You want your sexy vampireness. Yeah, I've got a sore throat, so that's why if I sound a bit croaky and stuff. So, 4 out of 5 stars. I would recommend it. I've got a few issues with it, but it's good for a light vampire romancy, lovely read. I did really enjoy it, but there were a few points, especially. It was just when they got to Romania, it was so rushed. It's like, oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. Jessica's Guide to Dating on the Dark Side by Beth Fantaskey, which is a fantastic name. Yes, there we go. This was Bookybookbook out.